Where there is darkness, there is light. Where there is ending, there is a new beginning. And when our one door of happiness closes, another opens. With this quote, I would bring up the truth of our life, which is, to find the new way or a path, we must give up something. Often in our life, when we humans are on the road of hard work to reach success, we are often being pulled back by our very own past memories and experiences. It is indeed a very difficult task to forget the memories which makes us feel sad. God has given us a mind to store memories which can capture every moment of our life, including both sad and happy experiences. When we decide to start a new journey, it's all these thoughts which pulls us back. Let me tell you that a failure or an unsuccessful person never failed because of the society, but because of his very own mindset. It's the mindset which do not want to let your comfortable zone get affected. It's your mind which tells you not to take risk. Even though you have talent, you are still not able to move ahead because your mind is disturbed and different thoughts don't allow you to take any further steps. Let me give you an example where one is not able to move forward due to his past condition and present situation. There was a lady in my village, I remember, who would consume alcohol every day. Now, for that lady, consuming alcohol gave her a peace of mind which makes her pain and worries go away. She would consume alcohol whenever she was sad or worried. Once I told her not to consume alcohol. That day she told me that she had stopped drinking, but the next day I found her drunken again. Now I have found my answer that lady did not wanted her that door of happiness to get closed. She was getting happiness and she was indeed getting peace of mind by consuming alcohol. But she did not realize that by closing that door of happiness, which was consuming alcohol, would give her a better life. When you don't consume alcohol, you are able to live a healthy life. You are able to find a solution for the problems, and you always try to attain a peaceful life and try to become a better person for the society. Even in our very own life, regardless of different profession of people, we will find that our past and present condition is forcing us to stay how we are. It forces us to remain same. You come across such situation when you start feeling angry after hearing the advice of people. You lose everything gradually. You lose yourself and you start becoming very sore. In such situation, we must let go of the things, and we should not hold on upon our temporary source of happiness which might affect our permanent result. In other words, don't let your temporary source of happiness cause a permanent damage. If today you lose your one source of happiness, which can be your job, love, friends, best friends, and all the things which are close to your heart, then you must let it go. You must let it go. Let your one source of happiness end, and be cheerful and happy, as a better future is lying ahead with full of happiness and prosperity. I, being a student, believe that if we are applying for scholars, colleges, or good institutions, and if we don't get selected, then we should not become sad. The thoughts of scholarship gives us happiness. When it closes, as we do not get selected, we feel sad, yet we should be cheerful, as you always get to learn something. We will find out that either it was our lack of hard work or that environment doesn't fit for you. Be grateful that you being disqualified has at least taught you something, and remember that every successful people were once a failure. A person never became successful without facing failure. To touch the sky, the journey must begin from the earth. For the elderly people, money is what brings a great depression in their life. I have seen my family having quarrels over money and many other people arguing and discussing issues over money. I mentioned earlier that we are not able to move ahead because our past experience and present situation pulls us back. The society will always look for a lack in you. When you try to attain a peaceful life, then again the concern and the thoughts of the money starts running in your mind. Some people say money is not important. Even somewhere in my heart, I believe too that money is not that important. Happiness is our wealth. But for such people like me, question is asked by the society that if in future I am suffering through disease or injury, how am I supposed to bring lakh rupees at once? All the men and women after the age of 18 feels same and have the same mindset that they will go to a good school, they will get their schooling done from a very repetitive institution and get good paying job and earn money. In the world, every couples have quarrels over money, not only with the couples but with every humans, I believe. Money is the problem for them who is rich. It is problem for those who are poor. Even the middle class family are not able to escape. We say that always be in the middle, but the middle point is not achievable. It is either yes or no. It's either do or die. And that's the truth. You can't live without money is the answer of majority. I wonder how world would have been without money. For the elderly people, the door of happiness is money, which is very difficult, tough, daring, unimaginable, impossible to let it close. For them, it's money on which the family runs, upon which the groceries are bought, taxes are paid, and the fees of the child are paid, and the requirements of the children are fulfilled. A child should be taught the value of money, and at the same point, he should be taught how money can cause distraction in one's life. Sometimes we feel like some people are very important in our life. Our parents are our priority, but when you make friends and become close to any person, then you are not able to handle the pain when they leave you. Hence you think that old is gold and hold upon your old friends and old memories, and you don't want to make new friends because you are not willing to let that door of happiness close. If you make new friends, many new things comes to you, but you don't realize it. We are bound to do the same. Every people are bound to do the same. Go to school, learn ABCD, get good job, earn money, spend money, get married, give a birth to another child who is compelled to do the same things which we did, and at last die. The word death is very powerful, which can come to you from anywhere. In such time, I ask myself, why am I studying? Recently, a girl from our class passed away, and when I was writing my answer sheet, I realized that her name was not written on the desk she used to sit. Except some of our friends, the other students hardly had any sympathy for her. Even though I never talked with her, still her thoughts kept me disturbing that when you leave this world behind, you are forgotten. Nothing changes, everything stays same. The one who try to change the living are often stepped down by the government and the society. Even their very own family turns against them because of the different thoughts that the child possesses. Our world is such where we will find that nothing is right and nothing is wrong. Everything is just moving with the time. Every people have their own views and different views upon a particular subject, where one thing is right for me is wrong for another people. But instead of debating and trying to prove that whether a thing is right or wrong, we should try and connect with each other. This very topic of reflection, which says that when one door of happiness closes, another opens, is also one such upon people will have their own views. The writing and the essays topic in the school should not be justify the topic, but should be write your own views upon the topic. We will find that everything in this world is interconnected. Every matter from subject to work is interlinked, where you start your journey from a different place and you end up reaching a new destination, which right now happened with me while speaking. Thank you.
We are here at my good school. Things here are so cool. Together we learn, together we create, together we meditate. Everyone is welcome. Teachers here are awesome. We learn good values, we learn many skills. We soar above the hills. Let's shout it out, hey, let's all be proud, hey, hands off to my good school. Just what we need, hey, for us to succeed, hey, are all here in my good school.